Hey everybody, Carl here. Welcome back to Trails in the Sky, second chapter. Where in the previous episode, we wrapped up the one, the only, chapter 4. Quite a fun, short and sweet little thing. And it's time we head to chapter 5. It's time we head to Bose. And it's time. We have quite an interesting chapter start here, so let's get into it. Esmalos Tower. It's just as we heard. One of the 4 device towers activated on the release of the seal beneath Gransel Castle. A second barrier defending the Aureole from all angles. The professor's research was spot on, it seems. Oh, that's so cool. Now we know what the towers do. And why Alba was there in first chapter. More bad guys, huh? I think you're going to be running the gauntlet on all of their voices, so this is going to be fun.
Yo, sorry to keep you waiting.
Haha, hope it didn't tire you too much with the delay.
Ah, Walter Campanella. This is a surprise. I was sure it would be Loeb who met me here. What turning of the wind is this, I wonder?
Lowe's accompanying the professor for the moment. So, as much as it may not be my place as a mere observer, I came in his stead.
And, I ain't got much to do at this point. Right now, I'm just killing some time.
How unusual for both of you. Though interesting, Loeb is accompanying the professor. They are performing the last experiment then.
Apparently, our big fancy plan is heading into the big leagues, looks like.
The arcades and some Jaegers are almost ready. Once we have the bait on hand, we'll all be quite busy, I suspect.
The last experiment, the last normal chapter of the game. If this is normal. The last experiment. They mean to go up against a legend, I take it. Even the professor and Loeb are going to struggle with that, I would imagine.
Huh, maybe. We're talking about hijacking a creature legend after all. Ain't quite like throwing pictures around or shaking the earth. But hey, Campanella, this ain't like you.
Oh? What's this now?
You're usually happily tagging along with the professor. If you ain't doing that, especially when things are this interesting, I mean something even better's come up. So, spit it out already.
Why, Walter, I'm hurt. Have you so little faith in me?
I trust you as much as your number.
What overflowing camaraderie, Walter.
Such slings, such arrows. You two are so cruel. Well, in truth, I would love to sit back and watch the fireworks unfold, but as it turns out, I have a bit of work to do. I'm off to gain us permission to use the Ark.
Shit, seriously? We're finally busting that monstrosity out? Oh, this mission gets better every day.
The Crimson Ark. The Glorious. I find it hard to believe we would use such. Do we intend to turn this nation into nothing more than a smoking crater?
That'll be up to the professor and Loeb. So, I'm afraid I must depart as soon as we are done. I so look forward to hearing about our experiments when I get back.
this is.
Yes, I thought it would be here.
Behold, loaf.
A majestic thing, is it not?
Are you really going to perform an experiment on something like this?
I understand your apprehension. Without this data, however, we have no hope of completing the beta. We must know. Oh, I see we woke you. Your first time in the waking world of mortals in 20 years, yes? This is the first time we've met. Allow me to introduce myself. You may call me Georg Weissmann. I am one of the Anguis, caretaker of Ouroboros.
Be gone. This power which hangs about thee like a mist. Familiar it be somehow, but thy eyes betray thy purpose. In those windows I see a soul, twisted and bent, incapable of joy, unyoked from bringing suffering and agony to thy fellow man.
Well, well, such compliments. But I'm afraid I must deny your request. I won't be going anywhere. After all, we've business regarding the treasure of Adios.
What?
Show him, Loaf.
That...
Oh, does this stir up memories from 1200 years ago? It's merely a replica, but I dare say it's well made enough, wouldn't you?
Surely thou dost not. Thou cannot mean the shining ring.
Ah, but I do. Now then, our final test awaits. Oh boy, this is gonna be so freaking good. Chapter 5, that which one must protect. Whew. Man, and let me guess, we're gonna hard cut back to Rolent. Oh man, that's gonna be a thing. Alrighty.
Let's do it! Oh, okay.
Let's swap it up. Let's swap it up a little. Let's do new party. Let's have fun with it. I should probably bring the old party first and unequip their stuff. Then let's do Agate and Tita. Let's have fun. Let's be wild. Okay. All of that aside, ancient dragons, all of the enforcers. We're just gonna chill and Rolent today, I think. Yeah.
Okay, it's time we finally got to Bose. You know, like we've been planning for 1,000,000 years now. It's the only place that hasn't seen an experiment, too.
That's true. But from the sounds of it, there isn't anything odd happening in Bose. I think we could take our time for once and help out here in Rolent a bit before heading out.
Sounds good. Let's see if there's anything else to do and head for landing port when we're done.
Even if Bose was on fire, I'd still be hanging around here for a bit more, because we got nostalgic recipe for Denzel. Looking for a person willing to search for a certain traditional recipe. Ideally, this person will also gather the necessary ingredients once the recipe is located. For details, come to the Abend Bar, speak to Denzel. This is an important quest. I mean, we're doing all of them, but this one actually grants us an achievement, which is super fun. Diaset's Secret from Anton. Drink your liquor. Do not be drunk by it. I wait atop the clock tower. Anton? Oh boy. All right. Mine commission from Mine Chief Gaton. The commission letter for the Mulga mine that I kept in my house has been stolen. I'd like to request an immediate investigation. I need to recover this document and trust it to me by the Queen at all costs. Please come to the second floor of my house near the West Rolent Gates. Mine Chief Gaton. That for sure. How are you, Ridge? Hey, Sora. I heard from Aina. You're heading out to Bose next, right?
Yes, that's the plan.
Sorry, Ridge. Feels like we're always shoving off our work on you.
Nah, don't worry about it. I always lean on Cassius and Sora until now. I'll manage. It'll be a good opportunity for me to stand on my own.
I like your style, Ridge. We'll be away for a while, but hold down the fort while we're gone.
Yeah, leave it to me. I hope you guys have a nice trip to Bose.
Yeah, me too.
I've already ordered you tickets for the next scheduled liner. Just let Alan at the landing port know and he should get you all squared away. At this point, the only region where there hasn't been an experiment is Bose. I'm worried that they're just going to keep getting tougher and tougher. Not anything you can't handle, though. I know we can count on you. Keep up the good work, okay? I'm always rooting for you.
For sure. Let's begin this beautiful day here by doing a little save-a-rooney in the city of Rolent. Let's go up that freaking clock tower. Actually, Luke's. We can do talk you around later. For now, I want to do Anton. Seems that little Brad Luke's gotten better. I can hear his voice clear across the way as he runs around. Haha, Rolent looks beautiful as ever under the bright shining sun. Never mind. Luke, you okay? Shall we do battle?
Estelle!
Hey, Luke. Thank Adios. You're all better.
Nothing wrong with me now. I was kind of sad when I woke up, though. I was having this totally sweet dream the whole time.
Were you now?
Yeah, a dream where I was the best bracer ever and went all over doing awesome stuff. I was so awesome, you didn't even compare.
The dreams of children. Well, do your best to make it happen, okay?
Just you wait, I'll be better than you the instant I get my badge. Oh yeah, Estelle, what about our duel?
Oh boy, you're still on about that, huh? Yeah, I did promise, but you're really sure you want a duel?
Actually, I was gonna say, not today. I mean, I totally caused you a ton of trouble with everything, so I'm gonna spare you the humiliation of losing today.
Yeah, sure. Humiliation is my biggest worry here. But yeah, I understand. We'll have our reckoning another time, okay?
Yeah, you better be ready. Luke the Amazing's awesome swordsmanship's gonna send you packing.
Oh, you better make sure you practice then. Otherwise, Luke the Amazing's going home on a stretcher again.
Same to you.
You're a good kid.
Estelle, we're totally having our duel next time. You better not forget.
All right.
Estelle, Luke's so better.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about your voice, Pat, for a while, and you kind of took on more of a Luke, but that's okay. You were just channeling your sick friends.
He keeps talking about the dream he had while he was asleep, though. It really sounds like he liked it.
What is this? I'm just gonna leave before I make it worse. Anton, we need to have a talk.
Goddess, I beg of you, help me find a way to get closer to that gorgeous woman.
Got a sec?
Oh, hello. Are you from the guild by any chance?
Yep, that's right.
We saw your post on the board. Would you be Anton?
That's me, the one and only Anton from the capital. And though we've only just met, my request is... We've only just met, Anton! Buddy, I've been... All right, gonna push that aside. Not everybody has played the game like we have. My request is fairly urgent. I don't think the job will be too hard, though. What do you say? You ready to hear me out?
Sure.
Sure thing. So, what is it you need us to do?
Right, well, you see, I'd like you to gather ingredients for certain medicine. Here's a list of what I need.
Oh, okay. Lots of monster parts, but also pearl glass. That's a fish. Okay, putting aside the monster bits. I'm not too familiar with what a pearl glass is, but it does sound familiar. Pearl glasses are river fish. I need their livers to make the medicine I want. They're found primarily in freshwater rivers with a lot of floating water plants. Freshwater, plenty of plant life. All right, got it. Done writing it down? Great. It's all you then. Don't let me down, guys. Huh? That's it? Hold on a second. We've still got questions. Huh? Why? What more do you need to know? I gave you lots of details. You just said you were making medicine. What kind of medicine is it? And for what purpose? We need to know both its name and intended use. Why should I have to tell you that? Any medicine used incorrectly can be a deadly poison. As protectors of the peace, we cannot support or condone any criminal activity. Yes, exactly. If you've nothing to hide, then it shouldn't be a problem to tell us. Well, I suppose that makes sense. All right. What I'm looking to make is a medicine called Diaset's Secret. For a while after you take it, no amount of liquor can get you drunk. I heard about it from Father Divine, so I trust that it works as described. Whoa, not even a little drunk? That's pretty incredible, actually. How curious. How interesting. What nonsense. Drinking without getting drunk is... I mean, what's even the point of drinking in the first place? The way you drink's kind of messed up in the first place, Sora. But why would you need such a thing? Is there some upcoming party you cannot gracefully extricate yourself from? Sort of. You might say it's a drinking party. And no, I can't back out. So that's why I need the medicine. Yeah, let's go with that. I understand the feeling all too well. You really need to get that drunk, though? Can't you just drink a little and stop? This is ridiculous. Trying to cheat your way out of a good buzz is an insult to responsible drinkers everywhere. I can hardly believe you would talk about drinking responsibly with a straight face. I'm sure the irony is completely lost on her. Anyway, are you satisfied now? Yeah, I suppose. Once we have the ingredients, we'll come back here and deliver them to you. Awesome, thank you. And good luck. My future depends on it, so please don't take this request lightly. Huh? Can't see how on earth your future depends on this, but sure, okay. Yeah, I think we can figure out where this potion's gonna come in handy. Oh, goddess, I beseech thee, may these bracers safely find the ingredients for the medicine. Indeed. Forgot about one thing though, so we're out getting the parts. How many of them do we already have? We should have plenty of things here. Let's take a little peek-saroonie here in the ingredients front. What do we got? Out of the good stuff, the special stuff. Savory. Oh, we should have plenty. Yeah. Got some monster bits. Got some. This should be pretty good. I wanted to unequip Olivier of some stuff. Or is this not a very good jacket? I'm just gonna give you a worse jacket for now. Then I'm gonna take your silver chain. I think you also got some pretty baller boots. I'm gonna take those too. Chloe, you're a great lass, but sometimes there are better lasses. And right now that's Tita. So you know how it goes. Just take some of those. Okay, let's check. You got some pretty dope ornaments too. I'm gonna regret taking their ornaments, but I want my party that's starting to fall a little bit behind, such as Tita and Agate, to still catch up. And besides, it's good to get a little change.
Hi, Estelle. What's up?
I want to change party.
Yeah, I can come with you.
That's great, because you will be.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me. All right, very, very girly laugh. Very girly laugh. Let's get you guys ready. Ready for duty. Boom. Get that Edel armor on you. Boom. Those Edel garters. Looking good. Do we got something that can, like, make you hit hard?
Yeah, glove gear. Smack things. With an axe.
Then probably something like freeze and petrify. Let's do that. Then you, Tita. You're gonna get that freaking blue cash, should she? Yeah, it's a big ADF boost at the cost of a little bit of defense, so I'll take that. Some new slippers for, ooh, I'm gonna take them. So we're gonna lose that ADF again, but it's got some other good things. Oh, I could have taken long barrel too for Tita, actually. That's okay. We are fine. I'm gonna give her the buzzer though, which is gonna be a little bit of ATS up on her, so Tita could potentially use some interesting arts here, so let's keep that in mind. She already comes with a couple of things. I'm gonna rearrange some quartz and skip right there. All right, I think we're just gonna rock with something like this. Both of them got some heals. Tita got some various arts, including some earth guard and the like, and we're just gonna have fun with it. We had another quest here in town. That was the whole mine chief business. So let's go stop by the good old mine chief. Hello.
Damn it all. We just had to go missing right as we were ready to get back to work.
Looks like you have a problem, Chief.
Ah, you all. You saw the board, didn't you?
Yep, we did.
You say something was stolen, Gaton? Yeah, I'm worried about what's happened. I'd like you to get on this right away. Is this a good time?
Yeah. Sure. Lay it on us, Chief.
Excellent. Well then, before I get into the meat of it. Hey, Anya.
What is it, Papa?
Papa's got some very important things to talk about with Miss Estelle and her friends. How about you go have Mama read you a book?
Okay. Mama, can you read for me?
Needed a moment to get ready too, huh?
Well, there goes the blood sugar again. I'll go diabetic at this rate. Right, let's start over. So, let me start from the very beginning. I know the posting wasn't too clear.
Yeah, if you could.
It will help to know everything in the case of a missing object. So, what's gone missing is the royal letter of commission for the Malga mine. Letters of commission come from the desk of the queen herself. They authorize and record the authorizing of a mine chief for a given excavation site. The Malga mine's actually the technical property of the crown, you see. We can legally mine there only because we have the commission from Her Majesty.
Oh, okay. I never actually knew the mine, I guess the whole mountain, was the queen's property.
Well, Liberl is technically a kingdom still, even if the queen's the only person we don't elect these days. Ain't no surprise the Osluses would own a mountain or two from the old days. Either way, I think I follow the problem. Even if it is a formality on some level, the Malga mine is Queen Alicia's property. As such, if you mine there without a commission, it's still technically theft. That's it exactly. You understand why that letter is so important now? To the whole town?
Yeah, no kidding, it's important. So with that out of the way, what exactly happens? When did you notice the letter was missing? Where's it supposed to be?
It was just this morning. I noticed a little strongbox I keep the commission in was open. I looked inside. No letter. Anywhere. So there hasn't been much time since you discovered the letter was missing. I'll be honest, Gaton. I'm a little unsure this is even a crime at this point. Yeah, I agree. There's a good chance it's a kid's prank or something. You ask your daughter about this? I wish I could say it was. It'd make things easier. This time, though, it ain't that.
Oh no. Oh, don't tell me. He's gonna bring forth a letter from a certain someone. Why are you so sure?
Wait, that look on your face. You have a reason beyond the letter itself to think this was a crime, don't you? Good intuition. As a matter of fact. Well, take a look.
It's a card.
Oh, my beauteous princess and her band of heroes. The words of the queen lie in my hand. Should you desire their return, then sift ye through the chaos to find the truth. The first key lies within the city,
Search they who sit beside the goddess.
So that card was inside the box instead. This has to be a theft. No kid wrote that.
Adios, just kill me.
What in the... Why do y'all look like you've seen a naughty dog?
What? Is that an expression?
You could say we kinda have. LeBlanc, you opera fetish maniac. Do you ever know when to give up?
Who the hell is LeBlanc? Is he the one who stole my letter?
I can't be absolutely certain, but I think it's very likely. We can guess about it later. Right now, we need to track down this letter.
Yes, that seems wise. Let's try finding the place on the card first.
We have to find they who sit beside the goddess, huh? Nice and poetic, I guess.
I'm guessing it's some kind of allusion. The only place that remotely comes to mind would be the town church. Maybe we should start there?
Sounds like a good place to start to me. Anyway, Estelle, good luck and be careful.
Yeah, we'll do our best.
We'll get to the bottom of this, Gaton.
Please, the town needs that letter back, not just me.
Alrighty. Hey, Anya.
Daddy looks worried. I wonder what happened.
Hey, Mama.
My husband's supposed to start work again at the mine today, but apparently lost something very important and hasn't headed out yet. I hope the other miners can manage things for a while. Knowing a few of them, though, it's a bit of a question.
Yeah, half of them are hopeless, aren't they? That's okay. Everything good in here?
Oh, everyone! My father woke and is perfectly healthy. Really, I thank you, whatever you did. I don't know how I can truly thank you, but...
No, you don't need to,
How is Radford doing anyway? You said he's well? Very much so, yes. He's still a little lightheaded, but I think that will pass soon.
Good. Sounds like he's fine then.
Yes, I suspect he'll be fine. If there's any change, let Father Divine know. He should be able to help at this point. Yes, I will. I'm keeping a very close eye on Father's health. Anyway, please be careful on your way.
We will.
We'll be seeing you, Eurydice.
Alright, let's do another little talky round around town before we head to that chapel and go investigating some clues. What's up here?
I told her she can go outside, but now Uni refuses to leave my side. Guess Uni really does understand how I feel. Huh. Nah, there's nothing in my eye.
Today I get to spend all day with Papa. I'm happy. I love my Papa.
No. Wholesome family fun. Let's go to... Oh, look at... Dude, has this... Are there more things on display now that Kitty's here, or am I just crazy? Hello, you two. How things been, Rhinon? Hey, Estelle, Sherazard. I heard you're heading out soon. Wow. News sure travels fast. Thanks to you, I've been able to resume ordering stock. If you need anything, you should buy it before you leave. Yeah, thanks, Rhinon. If you get any more rare sneakers in stock, hold on to them for me. Got it. Good luck, you two.
We'll come back to shop during our downtime. Promise.
Later, Rhinon. Let's check it out. Liberal News issue 6. Now it's old news. Old news. Get with the times. Hey, Kitty.
Welcome to Rhinon General Goods. I've decided to stay here for a while. I plan on using this opportunity to study for when I start my own shop. Besides, the store owner, Rhinon, has been very good to me. It's as comfortable as being home here.
Oh, it's happening. Kitty's going to be working at our store for a while. Personally, I'm overjoyed. I can tell that Rhinon is fond of Kitty. All that's left is to watch and wait. The bait's in the water, so we'll see if he takes the hook. Feel like things will go better if I just let them flow naturally. Yes, Bloom, that's good. Just let them flow now. Just let them flow. Maybe there's gonna be a second wedding, who knows?
Hey, Estelle and Sherazard. Lovely weather we're having, huh? Sounds like all the people who were asleep woke up. I'm guessing this is your doing, isn't it?
Well, it's kind of weird, but I guess, yeah, technically it is.
I knew you all would solve it for us. I'd love to hear all the details on exactly how you did it. But knowing you guys, I'm guessing you got more work lined up that you need to go and get on with. So I better let you go. I look forward to hearing all the exciting details another day, though.
It's like he can read our minds.
We appreciate it. Well, if you'll pardon us. Yeah, and bring Joshua with you then. I've been praying to Adios that you could track him down.
I'm trying. My. Welcome, everyone. I've heard all about the wonderful job you've been doing. No, it was nothing that big. Estelle, you've become such an impressive bracer. The little girl I knew isn't here anymore. Oh, now I'm all by my lonesome. Hey, Stella. Tee, just kidding. Tee, looks like you've still got ways to go, Estelle. If you say so. Jeez, Stella's crying act is no joke. You have to go off again, I suppose. But Estelle, be sure to take care of your health and stay well. I'm looking forward to the day you bring Joshua with you. So, Cheryl, take good care of Estelle. Don't make her drink, all right? Don't worry. It's not my style to force alcohol on people. I'm sure if I should have had Olivier here. Just get this PTSD flashback. What? Huh? Oh, what is it, everyone? Suddenly, this old lady is worried. Shara, please, we're counting on you. That's great. I love stopping by the Elgers. Always something fun there. Let's go Melders. Hey, everybody loves Melders. Hey, you two. Great work out there. I know a lot happened, but I'm just glad the fog's cleared. How about hanging around for a while before you head to your next job? Yeah, that's the idea. Yes. So, how about you share a drink with me? I'm afraid I'll have to leave that pleasure to Herbert or Faulkner. Still got work to do. Lots and lots of work. Anyway, you should relax before you head out again. After all, it's your first time back in Rolent for a while. Indeed. Anything we can do slots-wise here? We got a couple of seppas. All right. Everybody should have at least one slot unlocked. It feels like a criminal offense not to. Oh, this is great. I could do this one too. There's almost no cost associated with time. Is that specifically for Tira? No, it's just really cheap. Oh, dude. All right, let's go. That costs a lot. Those are because we're going long. We're just kind of getting them in a random order, but that's okay. Oh, now we only got 25, so I probably can't get anything there. Okay, but that's cool. Sherazard got a lot more. Tita got more. I think even, I don't know if we did Agate. But regardless, that's wonderful. Thank you, Freddy.
Hey, you guys. Good work on everything. You aren't already off onto your next job, are you?
Well, you could say that, but first we plan to do a bit of work around here. Yes, we need to take care of this branch at least a little, or I think Aina will get out of sorts, and that is something I do not wish to face.
Must be hard work all the time. Well, once things are settled a bit, come on back here. Oh yeah, bring that Joshua with you. You got that?
Sure, will do. I love how Estelle's mood and demeanor has changed. When people mention Joshua, she's not all like, It's more of a, yeah, I'll get him back, trust me. What's up with, his name is... Why can't I remember his name? I'm not going to talk to him until I remember his name. I'll be back. I'll remember. I'll let it stew in the back of my head for a while. All right. Hotel Rolent. Guess they've gone. Hey, Vern. Finally, the scheduled liners have resumed service and the passengers who were delayed departed safely. It is always pleasant to see customers off after a stay. I hope the next time they come to visit, it'll be for tourism rather than unexpected trouble. Indeed. Look at Sherazard's EP. That's how much she got from simply unlocking some slots. That's wonderful. Oh, hey. Ricky!
Anton still hasn't managed to give up on his love at first sight, apparently. Well, I'll just wait here until he's finished, I guess.
Indeed. The Odyssey of Anton goes on. Alright. Still don't remember his name, so let's do landing Abend Bar. Abend Bar is good. Hello. Oh, this Radford! I had a dream of my youth for the first time in a while yesterday. I was together with some old acquaintances for some reason, and we were cooking up a storm. It was a very odd dream. When I woke up, though, all I could think about was that dish we made. So I came here to the bar to get them to make it for me. After all, it's an old recipe. I'm sure it'll be hard on the chef.
Oh, so you're the one with the request about the recipe we're making because of the dream.
That's actually really cool. No, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to Alyssa.
Ah, Estelle! Mom's opened her eyes. Thank you so much. I'm so glad.
Alyssa? Yeah, I'm relieved too.
You too, Shara. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I'm happy to have been of help. I hope you continue to take good care of Tabitha.
Yes, I'll do my best. You and Aina should stop by again for a drink one of these days.
I'm looking forward to it. Give my best to Faulkner.
Whoa. Speaking of, the owner's wife finally opened her eyes. Plus, that bloody fog cleared up, so everything's back to normal. It's like I'll be able to get to work with a very clean feeling now. I'm glad. Let's go see her. Tabitha!
Oh, Estelle and Shara.
Hello, Tabitha.
Thank Adios. I'm glad to see you're awake.
How are you feeling?
I'm still a little lightheaded, to be honest. I'm sure it's because of the odd dream I had. So you had one too? Yes, it was such a nostalgic dream. I was about your age, out on a picnic with everyone. My old Sunday school friends, Hannah and Lena.
Ooh. That's your mom.
Huh? Lena? My mother was there? Well, not just Lena, mind. You and Joshua were there too. Right next to your, same age mother to boot.
Say what?
Well, that is quite the dream.
Yes, odd, isn't it? The picnic was very fun, and I think it was quite a happy dream, but it was so terribly happy it actually filled me with a sense of unease. It was a dream with an unpleasant aftertaste, like the whole thing was just made up. I see. It was nice to see Lena as she was, though, especially after so long. Perhaps she borrowed the world of dreams to see you. I'm sure she could hardly stand to just watch beside the goddess. Maybe. Can't really say I know for sure, but I guess I can think that now. To be honest, I'm not sure I ended up how she would have wanted. Don't worry, you're fine. Trust me. So, hold your head high as you tend to your work. You're a good professional bracer, no matter how you look at it. Yeah, thank you.
That's really wholesome. Okay, let's go talk to Denzel about this recipe. Hey there! Finally, my Tabitha's woken up. Sorry for kicking up such a fuss.
Oh no, please don't let it bother you. It's all part of the job, really.
Yes, it's as Estelle said. Incidentally, apparently you have some kind of job for us.
Oh, I see. So you're here on business then. Well, what I'd like to ask you to do is to investigate a certain recipe and find its ingredients. How about it? Got the time?
Let's do it. Yeah, no prob. So, what recipe am I investigating?
Right, so what I'd like you to find is a recipe for a certain stew. We'll call it Rolent-style hodgepodge stew for now.
Rolent-style hodgepodge stew? To be honest, that sounds about as appetizing as that potluck we found in a chest once. Yes! Callback.
Yes, it sounds like you'd be hard to keep down.
Now, it's just a temporary name. Anyway, I want you to investigate that recipe. If you ask around town, I'm sure you'll find something. Apparently every home used to make it back in the old days. You should probably ask some old folks who know about cooking then. Doesn't seem like younger people know about what old families cooked.
That's actually a sensible suggestion from you for once. Well, that's fine for a direction to begin our investigation, but we still don't have enough information about the recipe itself.
Yeah, you might be right. It'd be nice to know what goes into it at least.
Yeah, that's a good point, but sorry, you'll need to ask Radford about the recipe.
Huh? I thought this was your request, but you want us to ask Radford?
Well, here's the thing. He's the one who brought it up in the first place. Apparently, he ate this nostalgic meal in his dreams. He's been begging me to make it for him ever since.
Oh, so that's why you requested the job.
But a guild job just for a stew? I mean, was it really that good?
It might not necessarily be because of the flavor. Perhaps it's a memory of some kind.
The old man's not saying much either way, but I'm sure that's the case. Anyway, that's the story, so I'd really like to serve it to him if I could.
Huh. Nice little story there. Happy to help.
Yeah, Radford's finally awake. Let's feed him to celebrate his recovery.
Yeah.
So then, we'll start by asking Radford about the recipe. Is there anything else we need to know before we go?
Well, yeah, after you sort out finding the recipe. Would you mind also picking up the ingredients needed? It might use some kind of rare ingredients after all. No problem. If ingredients are what you want, then ingredients are you shall have. Good to hear. Can't believe how fired up I'm getting over this. I can't wait to see what kind of recipe it is.
Well, don't you worry. We'll leave no stone unturned in the search.
Yep, what she said. Expect some good news to come your way soon. Thanks. Okay, recipe time. Radford, tell me about this recipe. We're gonna be doing like 5 quests in parallel here. It's a lot in Rolent right now.
Isn't the meal ready yet? It's an old recipe, so I'm sure the chef is having trouble.
Radford, can we have a moment?
Oh, who's this but Cassius's girl? You need something for me?
Yes, we'd like to ask about the recipe you ordered from Denzel.
Oh, that dish. You mean the stew I dreamed of? Yes, that recipe. Actually, we got a request from Denzel.
They explained that they had been hired by Denzel to investigate the recipe.
Oh, so then you'll be looking for the stew. Oh, I can taste your success already. I'm counting on you.
Thanks, but we need your help before we start, sir.
We'd like to hear the details about that recipe. Not just what went into it or the flavoring, but where you had it. Anything. I see. Well then. First, as I'm sure you know, the recipe was for a stew. I seem to remember the base flavor was black pepper. It was a spicy, invigorating stew.
Right. Strong black pepper. Got it. Go on, please.
The main ingredients was meat, I think. Though you could probably also use white fish. But I like meat, so we'll say meat for now. A big chunk of meat, bone and all, so tender that it just falls off. Also, I know some herbs were used. I can't remember what kind. I remember the smell, but I can't remember what it was the smell of. It's so frustrating.
So the main ingredient was meat or fish, but you want meat, bone and all. Okay, check. And lastly, there were herbs used, but you don't know the exact types.
Is that it?
Well, that's fairly specific. Yeah, that should be plenty to start with. I hope that helped a bit.
It's plenty. Thanks very much.
Well then, happy hunting. I'm really looking forward to hearing you found the recipe.
Okay, so we're gonna need some more questions from some of the people around. Oh, hey, Cougar, let's not talk to Cougar Lady. Let's see, since we're doing old stuff, we should talk to old people. Bloom seems like a natural choice.
Hello there. Can we have a moment of your time? What is it? Is something wrong? No, nothing like that. I just have a quick question.
Estelle told Bloom that she was looking for a certain stew recipe on Radford's behalf.
Yes, I know the one. It used to be very popular around here. Really? Could you tell us anything about it? Oh, I could tell you plenty. It was your standard dish in every household back in my day.
Yeah, Denzel said something like that too.
This has to be the one.
We've been looking for the recipe to that particular dish, ma'am. Would you happen to know the ingredients?
Well, yes and no. The recipe I know is probably a little different than what you're looking for. I don't mind telling you my version. I just want to make sure you're aware of that before you pass it on.
Different?
Different how? I thought it'd be the same recipe.
What do you mean?
My recipe is one that's been passed down in my family for generations. As with any family recipe, it's been tweaked here and there over the years. The flavor's likely not what it used to be. Though, as I said before, I'd be happy to give you my version of the recipe if that's fine by you. What do you think?
It's been updated a bit. Maybe that's okay. I'd like to find the original if we can.
The original version would be ideal, yes. We can't afford to be picky. A slightly different version beats handing the client nothing at all. Shara's right. Besides, she's saying she'll tell us, so let's shut up and listen to her.
Yeah, I see what you guys mean.
You'd like it then? Wonderful. Wait right here. I'll go grab my recipe book.
Thank you.
She sure is taking her sweet time.
Now, don't be so impatient. Give her a damn minute, would you? In case you forgot, she's kinda old.
Oh, goodness. That's right. Well, no wonder I can't find it. I'm sorry, children. I kept you waiting much longer than I'd meant to. I'd simply be fuming were I in your shoes.
No way, you didn't take that long. So, did you find your recipe book?
About that. I hadn't thought about it until I'd started looking, but actually gave it away a while back.
What?
I completely slipped my mind. I'm so sorry. He said he'd made a hobby of keeping older books and asked if he could add it to his collection. I hadn't cracked it open in years, so I thought nothing of handing it over to him. If only I weren't always so generous.
Trust me, I feel like sighing too. We'll never be able to find out who got it either. Man, what a pain.
No point in cursing our luck. What's done is done. Our time would be better spent figuring out what else we can do. I'm with you there. We could waste time doing a whole lot of nothing or try and find the guy who got the recipe book.
Yeah, only one thing to do, so might as well suck it up and get to it. You said you like collecting old books, right?
If you have any idea who that might be, we should try them first.
I'm afraid that's about all I can remember. I wish I could help more, really.
Hey, no worries. You gave us a pretty big clue. Can't be too many guys out there who collect old books for fun.
Yes, thank you for your help. We'll come to you again if we need to, but in case we don't, you have yourself a wonderful day, ma'am.
Can you figure out who the book collector might be? Well, it'll be revealed in a few seconds when I go to his home. We're gonna go to seeing Rhett, but first, Maggie, what's up? Why, hello everyone! Luke's finally woken up! He's already back to his old self. He's even running around outside.
Yeah, we saw him. If anything, he's even more hyper than before. I'm almost worried he'll get too ahead of himself and get hurt at this point. All that aside, though, I get the impression you have a purpose in coming over today, Oh, you can tell, huh? Actually, yeah, I have something I'd like to ask you about, Miss Maggie. Go right ahead.
Estelle explained that she was looking for the stew recipe she'd heard about from Radford.
A strong pepper stew, I've heard of it, yes, but I've never made it. I was always so busy helping my parents. Our meals were very simple, really. Oh, I see. Great.
Perhaps we should visit someone else.
I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help. It's so good to talk to you.
It's such a relief that Luke woke up and was just fine. The fog's cleared too. Perhaps I should get Rhett out of the house for once. It might not be bad to go on a date like the old days.
Before he was covered in the dank must of old books. Leather-bound tomes.
Wow, Estelle, what is it?
Nothing too important, really. Just kind of admiring your massive collection of books.
Indeedy, I'm quite proud of my collection. Collecting old books is my calling, and this is my cathedral, more or less.
Old books as a calling? I wonder. Maybe it's worth asking.
A bit of wild grasping at straws never hurt anyone.
You lost me, I'm afraid.
Estelle explained that she was looking for Bloom's recipe book as part of a guild request.
So that's the story. It's the wildest of guesses, but I don't suppose you have that book?
Miss Bloom's recipe book, right? Oh yeah, I asked her to give that to me a while back.
Wait, seriously?
Sure. She shared out a lot of traditional local recipes, so I wanted to make sure I preserved it. I asked her for it, and she entrusted it to my care.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Grope for straws, and eventually you come up big. Let's have a look at the infinite wisdom of the ancients then.
Do you mind, Red?
I don't mind at all. The hitch would be, I'm not entirely sure where it is, come to think. It's definitely my archive, I know that much. I think it would be faster if you just search yourselves.
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, we're the ones asking the favor, really, so we can handle that at least. Okay, let's see. Any here? What about here? Here, what about here? Oh, Bloom's recipe book is on the shelf!
Piffle words. Let's read it. Pepper and herb puchero with bone-in meats.
Aged miso, maple sugar, fresh herb, black pepper, vintage wine, kibbled salt, dragon beans, and juicy bone. After giving the bone-in meat a salt rub, shred and add herbs. Prepare as you would a typical puchero. Add a touch of fish coulis as a finishing touch if available. Keep an eye on the thickness when heating. Stop making up words. That's the recipe copy. Okay, got the recipe written down. To be totally honest, I'm not sure it makes any sense, but
we can leave figuring it out to the professionals. We have the ingredient list at least, so let's go and report.
I think we should have like most of the ingredients, right? Because we keep all the common ingredients on us. So let's head to Denzel and let's have a talk.
Hey, Estelle, how's the investigation going?
Right. Well, we found a recipe.
Whoa, you already found it? Man, you guys are fast. Braces are incredible.
Might want to hold that praise.
Oh, why's that?
Well, you see,
they explained that the recipe they found was an altered version of the original. I see. So that's it. Still, can't be too greedy. I'll call it a job finished with that recipe.
Sorry, Denzel. It'd have been best if we found the original, but...
Basic parts probably won't be that different. I'll smooth over the rest with my instinct and experience.
Pretty confidence.
Wow, now that's a cook.
Well, anyway, let me go over the results of our investigation.
Estelle read off the details of Bloom's recipe. I see. It's more or less what I'd expected, but It does use some surprising ingredients. All right, now I can really get to cooking this.
So then we're all done here?
Yeah, pretty much. Is what I'd like to say, but I also asked for the ingredients.
True, that was part of the job. Shall we go and collect them then?
Just a sec. Yep, we got everything.
Let's go! Always prepared.
Phew, good work. Now we're set. Whether I can make a meal that'll satisfy the old man or not, the rest is up to my skill. All right, bang a gong, we are on.
Here we go. It's the big one. It's the recipe of a lifetime. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm excited.
I see. We couldn't find the original recipe.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. We asked a lot of people, but
In the end, we never found anyone who knew it. We're terribly sorry, sir.
I suppose we could have asked more old people around town, but we're fine.
No. Ultimately, this was my selfish request anyway. You don't need to be so worried. I'll admit it's a bit sad to know I'll never taste that flavor again, though.
But, Radford, might be a bit early to give up.
Oh?
I'm sure the meal I made will be close to that flavor. The recipe you guys brought still has a nostalgic flavor.
Yes, and while you all are talking, it's getting cold.
Yeah, looks pretty good. You should eat it while it's hot.
Really, I'd like you to think of us watching on the sidelines. I've been sitting here dealing with such a lovely smell for a while now.
My stomach is rumbling.
We got talking a bit too much. Well then, let me have at it. Nom, 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 nom. Nom, 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 nom.
This is a bit nerve-wracking.
I know this flavor.
What is it?
This is it! This is the stew I ate in my dreams! Woohoo!
Oh my. Seriously? Really?
Yes, really. It's not even slightly different from the nostalgic flavor I remember. What I wanted to eat, what I dreamed of eating, was exactly this.
That's incredible, Denzel. You perfectly replicated a recipe from a dream.
I mean, I was pretty confident in it, but that's a bit too generous.
No, don't be humble. The meal is perfect. This is what I wanted in every way. It brings me back to those lost days of my youth. The girl I admired was ever so good at this recipe. I shed many manly tears the day she went.
Well, this is getting a bit soppy.
Huh, never heard of that. Sounds like you were quite the passionate one in your youth, old guy. That's the beauty of youth.
The beauty of youth, indeed. Everything has changed since then. Even that angel of a girl is now a dried apricot.
Who are you calling a dried apricot, you old fart?
That voice is... The plot twists.
Oh, it was Bloom. Miss Bloom?
Really? To badmouth a lady in front of such a crowd? You're as twisted an old man as ever, you.
No, it was just a play on words.
What is it, ma'am? We don't see you here much.
Yeah, it's been a while.
These people came by my home to ask about the recipe a bit ago, and, well, I was curious, so I came by to see.
Huh, so this recipe's...
Yes, it's a cooking style passed down in my family. This stew was my best recipe when I was a girl. I made it often for Radford here.
So that means the girl this old man admired was...
Time is a cruel master indeed.
What did you say? Nothing. Well, one way or the other. I'm just happy to see people eating this old recipe again. Here, since I come all this way, let me make it for the first time in a while. You all should enjoy the flavor of tradition yourselves. Hooray! Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, please. I'd love the chance to observe some of the tricks to this recipe firsthand.
Well then, let me borrow the kitchen.
Learn the pepper pottage recipe. Quest nostalgic recipe completed, and... Oh, wait. This isn't the quest that gives us an achievement. It might be another one. Because if we... Let's take a look at it. There's not... Wait. That damn recipe. Complete the nostalgic recipe quest. Didn't I do that? Hold on. Maybe I have to report it in. Let's try reporting it in. Because I don't like it when achievements don't pop when they're supposed to. There we go. Report in. Ba-dum. There we go. That damn recipe. Complete nostalgic recipe quest. A job well done. Indeed. And we got that freaking recipe, but that's not enough. The pepper pottage. 4,000 HP KO healed. Stew recipe using some spices to enhance appetite. And, well, it's quite ingredient heavy, but let's make ourselves one. Wonderful. Okay, everybody. This is where we're going to conclude this episode. A bit of an abrupt edit here, simply because I was playing around in Rolent for 2 hours straight. So this is about the 1 hour mark of that adventure. So it's a good place to end it. In the next one, make sure you tune in when we go catch and Phantom Thief B in the act. And Anton gets his drink on with his lover. So tune in then. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Carl, and this has been Trails to Completion.